They always want me to lose. A couple of Haitians out here, you know. Let me go ahead and re-sign Quentin Williams, man. Give you your money before you play, man. Give him that 60 milli. Oh yeah, you got to play weed. Dang, yeah. Get him weaving. Nah, nah. Oh yeah, yeah. I need you to lose my division. Yeah, all right, hold on. Man, I said we used to play that casino game. If you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about, man. We used to play it. I don't know. Yeah, I think you used to play it too. Remember they had like the tables and all that, dog. You know the casino joint we used to play, man. Yeah, yeah, to get some chips, like you can get some free chips. I don't know. I ain't even look for it. I think that's what he playing though. Cause I don't think he playing that new one. They got a new one in there too, but I don't know if it's a casino. It's like a poker joint. Um, yeah, nah, that can't. I don't think that's that. I don't think he ain't playing a poker game. He playing like a casino game or something. He got to. I think he told me he was swiping because there wasn't no way he was staying alive out there with them two little chips they used to go with. I don't think it's. I think it's like every 2 hours you get some chips or something. Or it might have been once a day. Yeah, we used to play. We used to play that. Man. Yeah, we used to play it a long time ago. Man, you about to be swiping. I already know you. I mean, I do. I don't know about you. I mean, you might. Won't be the first time. You know what I'm saying? I got the cast up though. If y'all want to come in and check it out. Hmm. My camera, but I got my camera on the floor, like facing up.
Beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
Camera video.
The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as
All
both
right,
teams made their
man.
way out of the tunnel. These folks are
Let's see what we
fired
got
up
out
as their
here.
guys are ready to do battle
Yeah,
between the New
I don't
York
know.
Jets and the Miami
Somebody watching
Dolphins.
this Lester TV or something, watching to the movie or something.
It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he
Yeah.
stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the
Oh,
25.
you playing the story mode or something? He might be playing like a practice mode or something. Grimer's got the music turned off on the 2K.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
Man, that was, he said they just got in there, though.
On second down, Swift. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Yeah, I told you he just got his where he could hear the what's name, man. He got to have that, like where he just could hear the coaches and the people like that.
On first and 10, it's Swift.
Damn,
7 yards
took the mark by the ankle.
It'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, Swift. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On first down, Swift. He'll get about
Mike Jenks.
This one down to the 24-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do. First.
Yeah, Mike Jenks.
Take some pressure off of this young quarterback.
Smash me.
No better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
That was last season, though. I think. Yeah, that was in the playoffs. No, that wasn't in the playoffs. Oh, no. CB took it out.
From the gun, here's Swift.
I thought I still hit. Oh, yeah, 2-0. I thought he was 3-0. Really 2-0.
Get away from there. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down.
Nah, he don't take no more.
Run defense when you're playing a 3-4. Those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift.
Come on, man.
Lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Swift. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. Now back to throw.
Come on, man.
Job defensively there, and now it brings
Oh, my God.
They overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well.
That's wild right there.
It was 3rd and short. They decide to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah, they might have gone just a
Man,
little
I
bit
don't
too
know how he
hard
didn't
on
get
that play
that.
selection.
GB. I don't know how the ball. I don't know how he could have got that off, man. My running back ain't go out in the flat, so I don't know what
Getting
happened.
3 there kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline
I
feeling
used
a
to do
lot
what?
better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them.
Nah, man. I used to be real good at field goals. Then I had got kind of bad at them. But no, I always been number one at the field goal.
It's through the end zone
Yeah.
for a touchback.
I never was bad at field goals, though. I used to always have like this. But it was one point that I had got bad when they changed it to, they got rid of the, the real field goal. Nah, I think that's when I started shaking them things.
They begin the drive with Jennings on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Jennings. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Hey, man.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Come on, man. You got to punish him, dog.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
He was brought down at the 40.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Jets 3, Dolphins nothing.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's the option.
Come on, man. What y'all doing?
And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs?
Come on, man. I ain't trying to run good at all.
Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
On 2nd down now, it's Jennings. And he's going to get this down close to a 1st at about the Jets' 19-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jennings, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
Come on, man. Oh, my God. I ain't playing no defense at all out here.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
3rd and a yard.
On 3rd down.
Come on, man.
And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, yeah. Bring him back. Hold him.
And he's
Bring
going to
that
take
thing
it
back.
down with a marker on the the field.
Yes,
So
sir.
let's see about the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant.
Here we go. Get up, William. Get up. Get up. Dang, you could get up and burn out, man. Come on, you bum.
To his own 18-yard line. Charles,
Hey,
not
get
only
up
is
and
it
burn
an
out.
interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the
You better stop trying to hit sticker, man. You know, just shrug that off.
The 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st down, Swift able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
What is this?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Swift. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. They'll run on 1st down. Swift, and he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Swift, and he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now the former 4th round.
Come on, man. You got a block. Jenkins?
2 yards on the carry there.
The beast out there.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Damn.
Boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Oh my God! Oh, he dropped me back.
That'd be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Damn, what kind of throw is this?
Intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
I don't know what kind of throw that was. Oh my God.
At the 36-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Come on, Seahorn.
I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. He's airing it out for Williams.
Man, get out of here, man. Damn, what a rookie be getting beat out there, man. Oh, my God.
19 seconds to go in half number
This rookie keep getting beat, man. I'm about to bench this one.
Great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Let me get that back. Big nose. How's that thing, nose?
Picked off inside the 5.
Dig it out, nose. Dig it out. Dig it out, nose. Dig it out, baby. Let's go. Dig it out. Woo.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive.
Keep trying them curl routes, man. Let me get that.
Going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Kill that little bum.
Tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw.
There you go, Tat.
Pressure, maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman.
Hey, man.
RBA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard.
What's going on over here, man?
We get going in this third quarter.
Hey.
A fair catch signal for and taken successfully. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's airing it out for.
Hey, trying to rook again? I know they ain't call interference on the rook.
However,
Oh my God, man. Come on with the garbage, dog. I'm about to have to bench this dude, man.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Look at that. Nose again. Nose to the house. House that thing, nose. Nose to the house again. Go. Dig. Ah, oh, look at Nose. Look at Nose. Oh, baby. Nose hit him with the dead leg, man. Let's go. Nose hit another pick six. Let's go.
Looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit.
Let's go, Nose. Come on.
Even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march for the chance to get back with
That was a user pick to the house again.
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Hey, that's what was sweet. Was. He was trying to run him down with Breeder, hit him with that dead leg.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it.
Hey, man. Damn. Who was that? Oh, that's him. Yeah, he need a CPAP machine for real, dog. I can sell them joints.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, man. What you mean? He said? Somebody, oh, him probably was in there seeing it. Yeah, that's where the hate coming from, man. Yeah. Don't worry about it here. Come on, man. Y'all giving up that middle like that? Oh, yeah, that. Oh, I don't know who that was. Probably was Muck.
And give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Nah, man, we on to that.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it's Jennings. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Oh, my God.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Come on, man. Let's shut this down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
He caught it. Man, come on, Hall.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down.
Hall stinks.
That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Jennings. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
Come on, Olakun, we can go get you. We not. Hold on, let me get you out the game.
As they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I'm going to get Olakun all that money for him not to do nothing.
Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They run again with Jennings.
Come on, y'all little men, man.
Touchdown.
Come on, bro.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. It's up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit.
Let this time check out a little bit.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Come on, man. I'll do a little better than that.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now a carry for Swift.
Damn, Swift. Oh, you almost had it.
At about the 21. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
That running room that he had in the first half go, because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the Jets punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here comes Grant on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points.
Yeah, what's name don't be getting free, dog.
Quick manner.
I think it's what's name for no reason, man.
Way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide.
Come on with the garbage, man.
30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many...
Come on, what? Who's ain't tackling nobody?
Brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On second down, a run with Breida.
Come on, man. Dang it.
Just shy of the
Defense will be losing playing.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll try and run for it on first and
Damn, what's name whack, dog? Boy, Barnett, too trash out there.
His second touchdown on the season.
Damn, but we got to trade Barnett, dog. Damn.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This will make it into the end zone.
They're getting trash at the return, too.
So the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the touchdown, we just
saw
a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, and they go with Swift again. And this winds
Oh, man, you got to hold that block to me.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Second and 6. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Whew.
And this
Good
defense
catch, Swift.
their second timeout.
Oh, my
But you can
God.
also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The 20. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hold on, Steve. You said what now?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the left.
There you go, Seahorn, man. Man, you've been struggling out there. Get your trick, baby.
Around the 43. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield.
Get your trick, Seahorn.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right.
Oh, my God, this quarterback be throwing duds, man.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Man, with the duds, man.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, will likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Hey, listen, bro. Put the gas out there.
So often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Back to throw here. This is caught.
There you go, iTunes, baby. Catch some.
Gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking
My
at
boy
your face,
Swifty.
thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. And he is met.
Oh, Jennings got hurt. Oh, baby.
He goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. On third down, a run from Breida. And he'll be
damn, I ain't fumble there, man. What is that smoke?
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh, come on, man. I didn't touch
He
that.
couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Going for the deep ball.
Man, he burned him. He burned him and underthrew him. Oh my God, he underthrew him. That's wild, dog. He's burnt. Oh my God, man. Dude out there smoke, man.
At the line ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel
that's that ball.
As they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That one 28 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone.
Man, look at Seahorse. Come on, man. That's a trash.
24-yard touchdown.
I can't believe that, man. Man, he just tore it up. Yeah, Seahorse, you're in a bad spot or something.
As a receiver, maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height,
that's crazy, man.
They use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he can't field it cleanly. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
Oh, my God. He done lateral the ball. Oh, my God. Get out of here. Excuse me.